Remove from farm.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Old Derps Farm. We're about to kick Hitman out because he's just being a ginormous dirt.
Block from server.
So yes. So we have. I'm Fadman, and we have a lovely Squirrelly here with a Hitman with a chainsaw behind him. How are you, Squirrelly?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Now.
Yeah.
And Hitman, how are you this week?
Oh, doing okay. Same as last episode.
He was fine
Just
up until
older.
Yeah, well, ever so slightly, yes. So I mean, when you count your age in thousands of years, it's a bit different. But that's Wolfman, not Hitman. So yeah, so here we are getting started. Squirrelly is out there wrapping bales because Squirrelly is our resident rapper.
Really the rapper.
And I am going to plant some trees along the border, so we're going to have a little bit of a gap for the start of the Watsamajiggers, and then we're going to put it down.
The gap.
Yep, indeed. I don't know what you do if you don't have a mind. So
Then you're into the gap you go.
So yeah, so I'm going to plant, like I said, we're going to plant this side, which is the tree border for Megafield 2 and possibly Megafield 3. And then I'm going to put the border in between Megafield 2 and 3, which is an important one as well. And then I'm going to start, assuming I can find the right plow, I'm going to start plowing the outside border of Megafield 2.
Squirrelly, you left the ridge track running.
I know.
He's
wasteful.
multitasking.
Electric.
It's an
Don't worry about
electric. It's not harming the environment, so shut your face.
Where does the power come from? If it's solar, you're draining the sun. If it's the wind, you're, I don't know, draining the wind.
Let's just examine that one for a second, Hitman. If it's solar, you're draining the sun.
Yes, is that not the argument for against solar? I thought it was.
So you're saying that if I use solar electricity, that the sun will produce more electromagnetic radiation or more sunlight than if I didn't.
You are saying that I am saying that, and that is not what I'm saying.
You're saying that I would drain the sun. That implies that there is a different. That implies that there is a differential effect if I use solar energy than if I don't.
You done?
I think the case is closed on that one. I think you lost.
It was not a case I was making. Oh my goodness.
You said if it's solar, you would drain the sun. Yeah. You said something stupid. We have spent the last half an hour talking about it. Well, the last 3 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Squirrely, would you like to cast your vote?
I'm gonna try plowing outside the field because that's what the cool kids do. He'll just plant more grass. I'm doing your job because you're too slow and your plow is too small.
You know that kick from server? It's looking mighty handy right now.
Well, if you want to do all the work yourself, you go right ahead.
Squirrely does all the work most of the time anyway.
Well, there you go. You don't really need me. Bye.
Yeah, bye, Hitman. Don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out.
Oh, take my plow and I'm going home.
It's not your plow. Leave it.
It's Reese, it's not yours either.
Oh dear. Yeah, but Squirrely's made the money so we could buy it, so it could be ours theoretically in a different quantum universe.
I don't know. The money you're seeing was from trees I cut and sold, so we were pretty low on money before I started that.
Yes, and YPB?
It was the money that Squirrely made, and it wasn't. It was the money Hitman made.
And the equipment that you used to cut and transport those trees, where did the money for that come from?
The ether. Stole it. I stole it. I borrowed it.
Oh dear. So yeah, arguing with Hitman is rather like arguing with someone who believes in the flat Earth.
Is it?
Yes. So.
The Earth is round. There you go. Okay, so was that hard to argue? Unless you're saying that the Earth is flat, in which case, yeah, okay, you can try and argue that all you like.
Only in certain spots.
Well, yeah, very, very limited, but yeah. Yeah. Probably not a topic to open and delve into, but yeah, sometimes watching some of those videos is just painful.
Yeah, well, you know what? You can come in. I got disconnected.
Did you?
Yeah.
Or was it somebody else?
And we were actually saying between the recording sessions that yeah, Hitman would get disconnected in this episode.
Unfortunately, it reconnected really quickly, so.
Oh, it's joy. It's joy.
Sorry, everybody.
And we can
Elon Musk.
We can officially blame Hitman for that because he said shortly before we started recording, I made it through an entire episode without being disconnected, rather smugly, and he was wrong.
That's right, I did make it through that episode.
Oh, you're right about that.
Yeah, well, come on now. You keep saying I'm wrong when I'm right.
You're always wrong.
See, there, you did it again. Okay, get rid of the offset because the offset is dumb.
Do it freehand.
Yeah, actually I might.
That's the one I wanted. Thank you very much. Hey. Oh, no, it's not hay, it's silage. That's fine. So now we're going to go up to the border between Megafield 2 and 3. And I'm going to start planting some more trees along the border between those two, which is on this line here. So it's going to be, I'm fairly sure it's going to be this line, because I want it right on the line in the map. Wait, hang on a second, it's not, yeah, that's... Slightly over the line. Let's have a look. How's this one? They're both slightly over the line. Which one do I prefer then? I prefer that one. Pressing the wrong buttons. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Don't mind me. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. It's all fine. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
But the derp. Whoa.
Well, yeah. Where's the derp? Oh, he's up there somewhere. Can't quite see him from this distance.
Plow outside the line. I'm a rebel without a clue.
Is that a rebel without a clue or a rebel without cataract surgery?
I'm doing a job.
So, dearie me, it's just a disgrace. It really is. It really just is a disgrace.
A derpy disgrace.
Something like that. Okay. Fortunately, we don't have too much to go on this one, because when we hit Squirrelly's managed forest, that's the end of the line, as it were.
What happens if you go over the line?
Squirrely gets mad.
Wow, we're naming all these Crystal Method songs. I don't know if there's any Crystal Method fans, but you probably heard the names of a couple. Weekend album. Meanwhile, those who have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it.
I had a major throwback come on. I was in one of the supermarkets earlier and and Over My Shoulder came on, and I wow, I have not heard this in so long. Oh dear. And there I am, kind of mouthing along with it, mouthing the words. It was, yeah, it was fun. I was almost dancing around the store, but there we go.
But they would have thrown you out again.
Nah, they like me. Well, they like the money that I give to them.
I was gonna say they like money.
Yeah, they like money. They don't care much about me, but they like money. So
They like my money.
who doesn't like money? So
Does your money, have they reprinted it and put Charles' face on the money now,
not yet.
or still Elizabeth?
Still yeah, still Queen Elizabeth II.
I don't want his face.
I think I have seen some proofs of some of the notes, but it won't. I'm not sure they're doing it until they actually reissue them over time. It takes a long time. There are definitely coins in circulation with his head on them, and of course the stamps, I believe. So, as in postage stamps, for anyone that doesn't simply refer to stamps as postage stamps, or postage stamps as stamps.
What are you doing?
Who knows?
That was word salad. Word salad.
Well, now I'm trying to find a plow. Shall I try and hunt for a plow? Shall I make it a?
Well, we have 2 plows. They're both in the, unless they've been moved. They're both in the covered area, right by where the fuel tank is.
So the small plow got. I thought the small plow was near the field. Did it get moved?
Move it. I had moved it there, but I might have moved it back. I can't remember.
So it's by the field. Okay.
Maybe. I had put both of them together, but then I might have moved them so that they were both together for whenever we're looking for them. So I might have accidentally hit it by.
Yeah, but the big plow was always on Mega Field 1.
Yes, or that, and I had put another one next to it. But when you picked it up, there wasn't one next to it. It means I left it attached to the scooter and took it back to base.
Yeah, okay, it's at base. It's at base.
Yep.
I think no, that's not it. That's not. Okay, there's 2 small ones. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, there's like a small and then a bigger.
Small and then a bigger small one.
Yeah. What you want is a fixed one, not a towed one, because the fixed one, at least you can maneuver around more predictably.
Yeah, I've got the 3 furrow, which is the one that I want. That's the one that I used for doing Mega Field 1. So. And off we go again. Yeah. Now, I think Squirrelly said that you can use this and you can get the auto load to do its loading, even when.
Yes. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. So we just auto-loaded. Oh. Ah!
What is on?
Silver leg.
There we go.
What's that from?
No idea.
Spawning. It's probably the spawning of the honey pallets. Because that's something that I forgot to do.
Oh yeah.
When we move forward. So, and since
not the honey pellets.
I don't think we'd said about it, Squirrelly found an interesting effect of this trailer that you can get it to auto load even when it's not attached to a vehicle, which is kind of nice.
Log trailers do that too.
Nice.
What, you just turn them on the auto load and then drop them and they'll keep loading?
No.
No, you can if you stand next to them.
Right,
yeah, if you stand next to them whilst they're stuff and things.
Decided, yeah.
Yeah.
You can auto load. But you got to make sure you don't have too close by because of fuel from the other trailer.
So would they go back and forth?
Yes. It's kind of
Oh my
annoying.
goodness. Yeah. Log fight.
Yeah.
So I have a question about the Olympics.
Oh.
Why is there no caber toss event? Why, like, they've got all these. They've added table tennis. They've added skateboarding. They've added snowboarding to the Winter Olympics. Why is there no caber toss?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
but I don't know.
Well, they added swimming and poo water, so
maybe they're afraid of finding who the best tosser in the world is.
Or maybe they're just afraid that the Scottish will dominate one of the sports and get gold. Can't have that.
Well, the Scottish generally compete under the kind of guise of Great Britain, so.
Oh.
In the Olympics, it's obviously, I think it's different in other sports, but in the Olympics they compete under Great Britain, is my understanding. So. There we go. So we are now officially starting the start of Megafield 2. Yay. We haven't got Megafield 1 ploughed yet, but Hitman's working on it.
Well, so, if I'm given the nod that, you know what, we're gonna get the plowing done off screen, don't worry, the plowing will get done off screen.
Oh yeah, I mean we will
really knows.
Now that we've got the outline of Megafield 1, we'll have the outline of Megafield 2. I'm working on that now, so we'll have that shortly enough. So these will be all ploughed next time. They won't be, it's not that they're going to be ploughed, seeded and everything else, but they're going to be ploughed, and then we're going to go to the next stage. And obviously we'll have to buy the soil information and figure out what we've got to do to make the land fertile. Probably murder Hitman and spread his remains into it just to make sure that the crops grow.
Wouldn't you wait until I finish plowing the fields first?
Well,
that'd be a toxic thing.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Oh yes, yeah, toxins. Yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. I hadn't thought of that one, Squirrelly. Thank goodness you're here.
Yeah, thank goodness you're here. Otherwise, I would have been fertilizer.
You still might be, but
fish food.
I only hear one person talking lots of fertilizer.
Really? Yeah. You listen to yourself. You've got yourself on the cans, have you?
We all heard it again.
Dear. We sometimes have way too much fun with this.
I'll get through Season 2 of Babylon 5 while I plow these fields. Must really jumps in.
Well, like I said, I'm planning to do some of it myself as well, so it's not.
I don't believe you. That's work. And if you work, is he screwed?
No.
Aha. See, I log on, do a little bit of work, and now I can just talk all this trash.
Yeah.
Well, I could have anyway before, but now I feel like I earned it.
You feel justified in doing it now?
Justified. Oh.
Yeah. Well. Why not? You feel as justified as you wish to, Hitman.
How much longer are we going to take his colonial suppression? Squirrely.
It's because he's English.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's obviously the only reason. Obviously the only reason.
Yeah.
We're no longer the dominion of Canadian. Yep.
Say you're sorry. There we go.
Yep. Can't finish a sentence without it, eh? Every sentence in story, eh?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh dear. And indeed you are a sorry, eh?
Oh no.
Oh dear. Such fun. Such fun.
Thinking about plowing outside the lines just out of spite.
Yeah, okay, go right ahead.
Don't worry, I'm more lazy than spiteful.
Yeah, I figured. But I just had to emphasize the fact that I really didn't care.
I like plowing, at least with a decent sized plow. I like plowing, turning the dirt like this. I like it.
It's
I don't know
good.
why. One of those things that soothes the brain.
Well, I like it because when you're doing stuff like this, okay, we're altering the map, and you can see the progress you make. When you're plowing a field that's already existing, it's a little bit different because it's okay, I'm just turning the soil over, and you can see the progress, but it's not the same.
Yeah, but when you put lime on it, it is. It's
Yes.
just as, for me, it's just as satisfying. If you put lime on the field and then satisfying. Doing, I don't know. Maybe it's where we have monochrome brain, just going from light to dark or something. I don't know, or dark to light, depending on what you're doing.
So maybe.
Changing the texture.
Just going to try and figure out what my target is here, because we're going to be coming up on this side. And we're going to do it. We can do it this way. Yeah, we're coming up to that too. In fact, we're kind of there, but I just want to try and start to get this. No, I just want to. I'm just. What, 5 more times?
Yeah.
Or would you prefer that I just do it 4 more times and jump around in time for a little bit?
Do we have a bigger rock picker? Because it's going to take a while to do this field.
We're not going to pick the rocks. We're going to roll
We're rolling
them.
it.
After you seed, but doesn't that beat up your seeder?
Roll
no,
before.
you roll before.
Oh. You roll and then seed. What is going on?
Well, the rolling will get rid of the rocks, so...
Yeah, more of that. This seems weird to plow a field and then compact it.
Well, that's what we're doing. So...
Yeah, okay. Sure.
You can get with the program, or you can not get with the program.
Where I live, if you tried to roll the rocks in, you would just have rock. Like, it would just be a field of rock. It's sandstone, so the stones are flat. So, and it's extremely difficult to get a shovel into it.
Yeah. I'm just going to do one more. I'm going to start this. So then when I've done this, we'll have a sense of the edges of Megafield 2. And once we've got a sense of the edges of Megafield 2, we can then start the outro officially.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How do you like them apples?
Apple. Oh, I got a lot more Macintosh apples on my tree this year. Happy about that. There's like half a dozen, it seemed, last year. It was hardly any apples. I have a problem with the rust on the apples. The Macs. I don't know, the Macintosh apples are the most susceptible to rust. The Gravensteins, they're huge. Like, if you ball up your fist, that's still not as big as the apples coming off. A couple of them, like, they're huge. Apple toss.
Sounds good.
Farm talk. Real farm talk.
Yeah.
Farms.
Yep. It's all good. So I think now that we've got enough of a idea, let's have a look. So see, this is coming down here. This is here. So we can see Megafield 2 is not going to be as big as Megafield 1 because we've just got the forest area, but Megafield 2 and 3 will be very similar in size, I would think. So, yeah. So that's what we're up to. There's going to be, like I said, a lot of ploughing going on between now and next time we see you all.
That's an Elvis song, isn't it?
So...
a whole lot of plowing going on.
Possibly. Possibly.
Probably no one old enough to know know any Elvis songs watching this. Unless we get old Rickster, we haven't seen him forever. But if he's he
Yeah.
watches them once in a while, then
Yeah, I haven't heard from Rickster for quite a while. But
well, me too. I missed a while back during the pandemic.
yes, I think obviously that's kind of disrupted a lot of communication.
Sure did.
Yeah, so now we can see. Yeah. Excellent. So I've now just got some joining up to do for the corners. And yeah. So there we go. So looks like Squirrelly's almost done collecting bales and whatnot. He's wrapping them like mad. So yeah.
Right.
We've got some fantastic progress. Let's just before we go, I'm just going to do a little fly up and see what we can see. If I can remember how to fly properly.
It's a flying flatman.
Flying flatman, yes. Is that like a flattened flatman?
Just come over here, fly over here, and stand in front of my tractor.
So yeah, so you can see Hitman's made some really good progress plowing.
Surprisingly.
This time. Yeah.
It's almost like you learned how to play farm sim.
And we've got Megafield 2 taking shape. Megafield 3 will also be taking its shape in between now and next episode. So yeah, we are moving forward. And that is how you do it. So yeah, so until next time, please do look after yourselves. Please do the YouTube things and have all the fun and have a lovely rest of your week, etc. And we will catch you next time. It's time for the rest of the outro. Squirrelly.
Have a good one.
We'll see you next week for the premiere. Bye.
Bye, everyone.